On December 6th, I took my Weimaraners for their daily walk. We went to a new spot this time. We had a really good time. We were out for our usual 1-hour walk. When we returned home, Berkeley and Bryn retired to their usual after-walk couch, and I had put Briar in her X-pen because I had horse water to attend to. About an hour later, my wife had come home. Like a Weimaraner hears a potato chip hit the floor, my wife knew right away that Briar wasn't herself. Her gait was very wobbly. She was very startled by any loud noises or sudden movements. Her heart rate was up, her respiratory rate was up. One thing that terrified me most was when I picked her up, she urinated down my shirt and my pants in my arms. At that point, I knew something was seriously wrong. My wife immediately called the vet, and the vet said it sounds an awful lot like marijuana toxicity. Now, neither my wife nor myself use marijuana in any format, so we were a little hesitant to believe that that's what it could be. So we opted to transport to the emergency vet clinic, which is about 40 minutes from our house. I can assure you, that's not a drive that anybody wants to make. As soon as we arrived at the emergency vet clinic, the vet took her into the back right away. They assessed her and gave her something to make her vomit, then something to stop her from vomiting, and then activated charcoal to take away any other poisons that may be in her system. We figured she may have digested it within the 2 hours from the walk from where she possibly picked it up to the point that we got her to the vet. Now, one thing that surprises me, the vet said that this is almost a daily occurrence since the new marijuana legislation. I also read on Pet Poison Helpline in the States that since the legalization in various states, over the past 6 years, Pet Poison Hotline has experienced a 448% increase in marijuana cases. Now, I really don't care if you use or you don't use. It's really none of my business. But the one thing people need to realize, it's like alcohol. It's your responsibility to use in an appropriate manner. Some people may find it funny that the little puppy got high, ha ha ha. No, it wasn't funny. It was terrifying. We didn't know what was going on. She didn't know what was going on with her. Not to mention my 3-month-old puppy was exposed to multiple medications that could have been avoided if somebody was just a little more responsible. This was just a little PSA reminder to all the puppy parents out there that this is out there now, to be a little more aware of it, because I don't want you to go through what we went through. It was absolutely horrible. For more information on marijuana toxicity, I've left a link down below, the same one that I did a lot of my reading on for the Pet Poison Helpline website. On a brighter note, the vet said that Briar would be sleepy for pretty much the rest of the day. Apparently that vet doesn't know wine puppies that well, because I'll tell you what, after a few-hour nap, she was back up and running and terrorizing. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope it can help just save one puppy from going through what little Briar had to go through. Alright guys, take care, and we'll see you on the trails.